All right, everyone, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we're going to be practicing our speaking as we talk a little bit today about chores and or housework. Okay, so I have what I have here is a list of questions that we'll be going through in class to be able to practice this topic here. Okay, very good. The link to the class, if you can't find it, is in the class materials section. Okay, it's right there if you can't find it. I'm also going to put it in the Google chat box, and there we have it. Good. All right, well, let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Anna. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. What about you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you. Good to have you here.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Good, good. Amparo, hi there. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing well, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
And Alexander, hi. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, teacher, and you?
Good. Alexander, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
What's that? Say that again.
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Okay, very good,
Yeah.
very good. Okay, great. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so here is our list of questions, and Anna, let's start off with you today.
Okay.
Okay, so here we're talking about chores, you guys. If you don't know what chores are, it's out there. We have a couple of different words to describe what we do in the house and outside of the house. Okay, so homework is not work done at home. That's schoolwork. That's the work you get from school. Okay, so chores are going to be things like washing the dishes, doing the laundry, cleaning the house, things like that. Okay, if you're going outside of the house to maybe go to the bank or things like that, those are called errands. Okay, so there's a difference here between chores and errands. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, so all right, Anna, how does your family decide who does various chores around the house? How is it decided in your house?
Okay. When I was younger, the chores was made for me, especially for me. And my husband was in charge of cooking and watch the dishes. However, a long time ago, our sons don't live with us. So we have a less chores than before. But as the situation is different from them, from time to time I paid a woman to do some chores that I can't. For example, ironing, or for instance, when I need to do chores that I can be able to because of my health issues.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Let's take a look here at some words and phrases. Okay. So first up, you said the chores were made especially for me. Okay. Here, instead of saying made, we're going to say done or did. Okay. The chores were done. Okay. And instead of saying especially, we're probably going to say so really I want to rephrase the whole thing. We were going to say I was the only one that did the chores. Okay, I would probably say it in that form instead of saying the chores were done by me. Okay, yes, you can say it that way, but if you want to use an adverb in there, I would use only. Okay, so I was the only one that did the chores. Okay, something like that. Okay. Now
Okay.
here I want to work on the pronunciation of the SH sound. So here you said watching the ditches. Okay. And so watching would be watching someone move. You're using your eyes. We want to say shh, wash, washing the dishes.
Washing the dishes.
There you go. That's much better. Excellent. Okay. Here you said we have less chores than before. Okay. We have fewer. We have fewer chores than before.
Yes.
Okay. Instead of less chores, fewer. And the last one here, I pay a woman from time to time to do that I can't. Okay. Now here, instead of saying that I can't, okay, good use of time to time, by the way, that was good. And we're going to say I pay a woman from time to time. Then we're going to say to do the things that I can't. And you could say that. You can also add at the very end that I can't do anymore if you want. Okay, to do the things that I can't, or to do the things that I can't do anymore.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you just need a little bit more information there at the end. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Good. No problem. Thank you. Anna Cristina, hi. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Very good. Okay, same question for you. How does your family decide who does various chores around the house?
I live with my mother. My mother and me talked about how to share the chores. My mother chose cooking, cooking, prepare the lunch and the dinner. The breakfast, everyone made their breakfast. And I have to wash the dishes, clean the house, the bathrooms, cleans the house in general.
Okay, so your mother, so you basically divided it into cooking and everything else.
Yes.
Right? Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so you said my mother and me talk about how share the chores. So when it is the subject of the sentence, when it is the subject, you have to say my mother and I. Okay. When it is the object, you could say my mother and me. Okay. So when it is the subject, my mother and I. When it is the object, my mother and me. Okay. So and then the next part here is about how to share. Okay. We're going to say how to share the chores instead of saying how share the chores. How to share the chores. Okay. Next one, my mother choose cooking. Okay. Because it's a choice and you usually make it in the past, we're going to say chose. My mother chose. Okay. And I would probably say chose to do the cooking. My mother chose to do the cooking. Okay. Next one here, when you're talking about the meals in the day, dinner, lunch, breakfast, okay, you do not need the article the. Okay, so we don't say the dinner or the breakfast or the lunch. It's just breakfast, lunch, dinner. Okay, so no article needed in front of the meals. Okay. All right, and next one here is everyone make their breakfast. Okay, so you're fairly close here. We're going to say everyone makes, and then we're going to say their own breakfast. Okay, so we have to give them possession of that. So everyone makes their own breakfast. Now notice, I do add the S on makes because everyone is third person singular. Okay, that's how we treat it. And so it's everyone makes their own breakfast, even though you're talking about a lot of people. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Let's see here. Amparo. Let's see. Okay, let's take these two questions here. Okay? So what chores are your responsibility, and which chores do you not like to do?
The chores that are my responsibility are to water the plants and to iron. And what chores I don't like is dusting. I don't like to dust. I hate it. I prefer to, to sweep, to iron, to do the dishes, whatever. But to dust, no,
Okay.
it's the worst.
Why is dusting worse than sweeping?
Because it's easier just with a vacuum cleaner or sweeping, and but when you have to dust, you have to remove every single thing in the table and around the house, the lamps, to clean everything. And generally, I am allergic to the dust, and I have to put gloves made of cloth, and then a glove made of leather, and it's a lot of things that I have to do. And if I don't use that, if I don't wear that, well, I have my skin just like with wrinkles, a lot of wrinkles, and
Huh?
it's yeah, it rough my skin, so that's why I hate it. And even when I use a special glove that is have like a glove, yeah, it's annoying, and I don't like to remove everything. My sister, when she was here, she used to clean everything. She likes to move the decoration. I don't like that. I just if the sofa is here, well, I just move and put it again in the same place. But I don't like it to change too much. No.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay, good. All right, let's take a look here. All right, so, okay. So first up, you said it's easier just with the vacuum cleaner. Okay. So instead of using just, I might say it's easier. It is easier just to use. Yeah, we need another verb in there because remember, just is going to be an adverb. Okay, so we need to connect it to something. Okay.
Clean. It is easier to clean.
It's easier just to clean with the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, you could say that. Okay, so you could say just to clean, just to use the vacuum cleaner, something like that. But yeah, we need to add a verb to that, so it's connecting instead of just throwing an adverb in there.
Okay.
Okay. You have to remove every single thing in the table. Okay. It's going to be probably on the table. Okay. Next one here. I have to put gloves made of cloth. Okay. Where do you put them?
My hand.
Okay. Oh, you put them on your hands. Okay. So I have to put on gloves is how we're going to say that. So you have to make sure that you use that preposition on. Put on. Okay. If you don't say put on, I'm thinking you're putting the gloves someplace.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to put on gloves made of cloth, and so that helps me know that you're wearing them. Did I know that you were wearing them? Yes, I knew that you were wearing them. But okay, just to prove a point, if you just put them someplace, okay, and you don't put them on, okay, there's a difference. Okay, I have my skin just with a lot of wrinkles. Okay, so if you don't wear the gloves, my skin you could say, instead of saying I have my skin, let's say my skin gets very wrinkly. So if I don't wear the gloves, my skin gets very wrinkly.
Okay.
Wrinkly, like so. And our last one here is, I just move and put it again in the same place. So talking about the sofa. Okay. This one's okay. Just, you're connecting it to a verb, and so we're going to say, I just move it and put it and put it in the same place again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to throw again at the very end of the sentence. Okay, and we need a pronoun after move. Yeah, so I just move it and again, like so. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
No problem. Let's see here, Alexander.
I am here, teacher.
Good, good. All right, same questions for you. Alexander, what chores are your responsibility, and which chores do you not like to do, and why?
Okay. My responsibility is wash the dishes and sometimes mop the floor. And when my wife used to cook, I used to set the table, but in the chores of I like is I'm sorry, chores do not like, yeah. I hate scrubbing the pants. I hate scrubbing the pants. Yeah.
Okay, why do you hate scrubbing the pans?
Oh, because it's I don't know, it's nasty sometimes because there's food. I don't know. I don't like about the smell. Yeah, but uh, someone have to do it. And this person is me.
Okay, all right, good. 1 second, please. Okay, good. Let's take a look here. Okay, so you said my responsibility is wash the dishes and sometimes mop the floor. Okay, so in this situation, if you say my responsibility is, okay, we need to add, when you add the verb, it needs to be in its infinitive form. So it should be, my responsibility is to wash the dishes and sometimes to mop the floor. Okay, so add that in its infinitive form there. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a very common mistake that people make with this situation. Okay, 2 and 2. Okay, next one here. Someone have to do it, and this person is me. Okay, just like everyone, someone is considered third person singular, and so instead of saying someone have to do it, we're going to say someone has to do it.
Has
Okay.
to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
And then we're going to say, and that person is me. So you can say, let's see, someone has to do it, and that person's me. And this person. Yeah, we typically say, and that person is me, instead of saying, and this person. Yeah, but it's so very close. It's very close.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, man. Great job. Thank you. Ken, how you doing?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, so Ken, I know you're not a child, okay, but when you were a child, did you get paid for doing any chores? Why or why not? And did you know any children or any of your friends that did get paid for doing chores in the house?
I didn't. I was not paid for supporting such household chores, but I have some money and in a month, or sometimes if I achieve something, my parents promise me to take me to movie theater to watch Godzilla film. I remember that.
Okay. Okay. Now, why didn't they want to pay you for doing the chores?
Probably it's not custom here. Maybe as far as I know, I've never heard small kids can have a payment from their parents for the household chores.
Okay. Very good. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Let's go to our chat box here.
Okay.
All right. So first up, you said, but I have. You said some money. Sorry, I typed it in too fast, and it auto corrected me. So you did say some money in a month. Okay. So you said that you were not paid for doing your chores, but you said you have some money in a month. What did you mean by you have some money in a month?
Forgot the English word for this. Usually kids have some money from parents to buy some snacks.
Okay. Yeah, that's called an allowance.
Allowance, yes.
Yeah, okay. So instead of saying but I have some money, we're going to say but I got. Okay? So remember, you're talking about when you're a child, so you want to stay in past tense. Okay? So but I got an allowance every month.
Every month.
Okay? I got an allowance every month, like so. Yeah? Next one is the pronunciation on parents. Instead of saying parents, okay, give me a good R sound there. So it's parents. Try that.
Parents.
There you go. There you go. Okay, next one. You said probably it's not custom here. Okay, we're lacking an article. Okay, I need an article in that sentence. What can I do there?
Probably it's not the custom or a custom.
Yeah, it's not a custom. So A right before that. Now, I also want to change the position of probably, okay, and put it after the verb to be, okay? So instead of starting the sentence off with probably, okay, we want to say it's. It's probably not a custom here.
It's probably not a custom here.
Okay, just like that. Good. Next one is okay. So I've never heard of a child that a child can have a pay from some housework chores. Okay, so instead of saying can have a pay, we're going to say can be paid. Okay, from doing. Okay, so we're going to say can be paid, and then we're going to say from doing. Okay, because you're paid from doing something, right? From doing, and then now saying housework chores, okay, they're the same word. Saying housework is the same as saying chores, so you have to choose one or the other. Okay, from doing chores.
Chores.
Like so. Okay?
Okay.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you. Let's go to Vaislav. Hi, Vaislav. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Vaislav. When you get home from work at the end of a long day, you walk into the house. What is something you hate doing when you get home, but you have to do it, and why?
The hardest thing for me to clean with vacuum cleaners because I hate the sound of vacuum cleaners. I'm immediately worried about it. Besides this, I can do all things, and if I have a lot of time, I like it. Because during the week, I haven't too much time, and sometimes on Saturday, on Sunday, early morning, I like do my chores. chores.
Okay, so you typically do your chores
Hello?
on Saturday morning? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's take a look here at your grammar. All right. So first up, can you guys see that? Oh, my connection's not going. Okay, good. So you said to clean with vacuum cleaners. Okay. So here we're not talking about vacuum cleaners in general. Okay. And so you could just say to clean with my vacuum cleaner. Okay. So I wouldn't pluralize that, and so I would say with, and then include my, and then say vacuum cleaner. Okay, without it being plural. Okay. Next one here. You said, besides this, I can do all things. Okay? Instead of saying all things, okay, I would probably say everything. Okay, so besides this, I can do everything. Now, we actually add an extra word when we say everything. We typically say everything else. Okay? So, hang on one second here. Let me mute that guy. Okay, so we say I can do everything else. Like so. Next up, you said because during the week I haven't too much time. All right. So in this situation, okay, we do not say haven't, because we're using have as a normal verb. Okay. If we use have as a modal, yes, we would say haven't, but we're not using it as a modal. We're using it as the principal verb. Okay. And so to make the principal verb into negative, we have to say don't. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the only time we can use that is when we are using the verb to be. Okay. And it's in this instance. So I don't have. Okay. I don't have too much time. And last one here. You said I like do my chores. Okay. With the verb like, you can choose one or the other. You can say I like doing my chores or I like to do my chores. It doesn't matter. Okay. But you cannot use the base form. You have to use one or the other. I like to do or doing my chores. Okay.
Okay,
Right,
thank you very much.
nice job, Vaislav. Thank you. Okay, very nice. Let's see here. Let's see if I can pronounce this right. Is it Jaya? Maybe? I don't know. The guy with the platypus picture, the blue platypus, and a hat. Yeah, I don't know. Hello. Nope. Okay. Let's go to Anna.
Okay.
All right, Anna. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. So chores outside the house. So now we go outside the house. Now we're not talking about going to the bank or anything like that. Those are called errands. When we're talking about chores outside the house, that's maybe sweeping the sidewalk, doing some gardening, taking care of the outside of the home or the outside of the apartment. Okay? All right. So what are some chores you do outside your house, if you have any? If you don't, let me know.
No, I don't. Outside my house, my husband is in charge to mowing the lawn, or for example fixing something, or even I don't remember the word. Sorry. Even he goes shopping to the supermarket too.
Okay, so he does the shopping for the house?
Sorry, teacher.
He does the shopping for the house. You guys don't do the shopping together?
No, baby. My problem is I suffer from a serious illness in my back. So only from time to time, when it's necessary, I go to shopping with him when I have to I have to say my opinion about something. The situation nowadays is very difficult for me because before that I only went to the supermarket and many things. Even I had I was in charge of make transfers to another account or all related to the bank account. But now I can't.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Here, first up, you said my husband is in charge to mowing the lawn. Okay. So first up, when we say in charge, we're going to add the preposition of directly after it. So my husband is in charge of. Now we can say mowing. Okay, so instead of saying is in charge to mowing, we say is in charge of mowing.
Okay.
Okay. Next one here, for example, to fixing something. Okay, so you had mentioned some other things that he was doing, and if you say, for example, you in this instance, I would probably suggest adding a subject again. Okay, I would say, so for example, he fixes things as well.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, something like that. Next up, even he goes shopping to the supermarket. Okay, even as our adverb, we need to switch its place. So you cannot start a sentence off with the word even. Okay, so you would need to say he even goes shopping. Okay, and then instead of saying to the supermarket, okay, at the supermarket. Okay, he even goes shopping at the supermarket.
Okay.
Okay, let me fix some things here. Okay, next one. When I have to, so you were talking about when you used to go. Okay, you said when I have to say my opinion about something. Okay, so you're talking about that you suffer from an illness or a problem with your back, right? Okay, and you were talking about going or when you used to go to the supermarket. So if you used to go, okay, we have to then put have into past tense. So when I had to, okay, and then we're going to say probably share my opinion about something. Okay, so make sure if you're talking about something in the past, you maintain past tense. Okay, so when I had to share my opinion about something. Okay.
Okay.
And the last one, I was in charge, make transfers to other account. Okay, so here we learned about in charge. We want to say in charge of making.
Okay.
Okay, in charge of making transfers to other accounts. If you say other, you need to pluralize that. Okay, so it's other accounts. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Okay, let's go to Ana Cristina. All right, Ana Cristina, what are some chores that you do outside your house if you do? Okay, if you're in an apartment on like the 14th floor, you might not do any of them. Okay, but yeah. So, do you do any chores outside your house?
Yes, I have to wash my car every Sunday, uh, clean my garden, um, and take my dog for a walk. I have uh, these three chores.
Okay, very good. Yeah, no issues. Which one do you enjoy doing most? Personally, I love washing cars. I love it. It's when it's warm outside. Okay, you wash, you get wet, everything's cool, right? Okay,
Yes,
but I don't know. Which one do you prefer doing? If it's a chore outside.
I enjoy wash my car. It's for me is a relaxing activity. My brother helped me when I washing my car. Um, I like take my dog for a walk too. I love my pet, and every night try walk with my dog. Clean my garden. I don't like, but I have to do it.
Hmm.
My mother is older and only can cook because she like cook and enjoy, but it's difficult for her clean the house or maybe clean the garden. The garden um, is my mother loves the trees, the flowers, the I try to clean for her, but I don't like the garden. But I
Okay.
prefer wash my car and take my dog for a walk.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's take a look here. Okay. Here we go. Hey. First up, you said for me is a relaxing activity. Okay. What is a relaxing activity? I need a
Wash.
subject. Ah, yes. So when you say that, you say for me it's. So make sure that T sounds in there. I know it's tricky, okay, because you probably think that you're saying it, okay, but yeah, it's got to be for me. It's a relaxing activity. Okay, you got to throw it in there, or else I don't know what you're referring to. Okay. Next one here. My brother helped me when I'm washing my car. Okay. Now, your brother, is he first, second, or third person?
Third person
Third person. So what do we need to do to the verb help?
helps. Yes.
Yes. My brother helps me when I'm washing my car. Good. Okay. And I might, instead of saying when I'm washing, I would probably say when I wash. Okay. Because we're talking about something that's probably typical. Okay. And if it's something that's typical or done frequently, we're going to use the present tense instead of present continuous. Okay. Next one here. Every night I walk with my dog. Okay. Now this is the way that we say this. Now you can say that I walk with my dog. Nothing's wrong with that. But in English we say this a certain way. We go for a walk. I don't know why we say it that way. We just do. Okay. So every night I go for a walk with my dog. Okay. And so when you walk an animal, that's the way that we say it. You go for a walk with. Okay. Same thing if you were to go out with your boyfriend. Okay. I went out. Okay. I'm going to go for a walk with my boyfriend. Okay. When you go out walking, right? Okay. Next one. My mother is older and only can cook. Okay. Here we want to say and can only cook. Okay. So we need to place only in between the modal can and the main verb cook. Yeah. And last one, I tried to clean for her. Okay. So you are actually referring to I think the garden at the time. because you were talking about the garden, you have to tell me what you are cleaning. I tried to clean it for her. So add that pronoun in there to represent the garden. That's what you were referring to. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
For her. Okay? Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. Let's go to Amparo. All right, Amparo, let's see here. Can you think of some dangerous chores that you can't do?
Maybe if there is a problem with the cable connection that is on the roof of the house, I wouldn't do it because it's on the top of the second floor. So
Okay.
so I won't do that. But anything else, I think no problem. Generally, when it's Christmas, I like to decorate the house with the lights around the border of the house, and I just I just jump into the windows, and yeah, no, I don't have any kind of fear standing there.
Okay, so you jump to the windows or do you climb a ladder?
No, I'm just no, I don't use a ladder. I just I am in the border of the window with my
Okay,
balance.
so
Just
like
with my
you
balance.
hang out your window? You hang out your window to put up the Christmas lights.
Exactly.
Wow, you're like Spider-Woman.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's just it's in Christmas, and when I have to retire, to remove everything after in January the 6th. Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, is when I do that. Yeah.
So if the cable is broken and you guys are not getting electricity to the house, no way. But for Christmas, you will do anything to get the lights up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We see where your priorities are. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's take a look here. Okay. Why is it not appearing? There it is. Okay. So you said if there a problem with the cable connection.
If there
Okay.
is a problem.
Yeah, if there is. Now, I think you may have said it, but I didn't quite hear it all the way. Okay? So yeah, we typically say like if there's a problem. If there's a problem with the cable connection. So yeah, add that z sound in there and everything will be forgiven.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
Next one you said anything else? I think no problem.
I don't have any problem.
All right? So what can we put at the very beginning? Because we can't start off the sentence saying anything
With
else.
anything else?
Ah, okay. With anything else? Now how can we finish this?
I think I don't have any problem.
Okay. I would probably say wouldn't. With anything else, I wouldn't have a problem.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else? Boop. Else like that? I wouldn't have a problem. Okay. And you might say I wouldn't have any. No, I wouldn't have a problem. Yeah, it sounds better. Okay. And at the very because I caught you, you're concentrating. Okay, I knew you were saying I just do this, I just do that, and you're saying it perfectly. I was like, okay, all right, you got the hang of this. And then I caught you off guard. You said just it's in Christmas.
Okay.
Okay. It's just instead of saying in, okay, you want to say it's just during.
During.
Okay, it's just during Christmas, and a lot of times we add the word time after Christmas. We say it's just during Christmas time.
Christmas time, or can I say Christmas season? No.
If you say season, you have to say the Christmas season. So it's either during Christmas time without the article. If you add season, you have to say the Christmas season.
The Christmas season. Okay.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Thank you. Let's go to Alexander. Alexander, same question for you. Can you think of some dangerous chores that you can't do, or maybe that you wouldn't do?
It's very difficult. I think maybe fix fix the roof, maybe, or try to fix the shower. Yeah, because the electrics. I don't know the name. The electricity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. The electricity. The electricity.
yeah, and yeah, I guess that's it. Let's fix the roof and change the shower to because is very dangerous to try to change the electricity. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm about the same way. I mean, if I had to, yes, I'll climb up on the roof and I'll fix the roof. But with electricity, I would rather call an electrician to do it. Why? I don't want to die.
Yeah. Yeah. Me
Right?
too.
I've literally seen people get shocked across a room. So I used to work in construction, right? And I used to put in heating and air conditioning systems into houses when I was a teenager, right? And I could still close my eyes and see it today of a guy talking to someone else, and all of a sudden he just goes and he flies across the room. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It just
Crazy.
completely
Yeah.
shocked him. Completely
Yeah.
shocked him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't mess with electricity. Don't mess with it. Okay. Very good. Let's see here. Okay, so all right, you said I think maybe fix the roof. Okay. All right, so maybe. Okay, I think maybe. Okay, so a lot of times what happens is that we use maybe incorrectly. Okay. Um, yes, you can use maybe as sort of like a pause word by saying, I think maybe I might do this. But, okay, the issue is when we're trying to use the word maybe as a modal. Maybe is not a modal, though it means the same thing as possibility or probable, okay, like might or may. Might and may are the modals that we use. Okay, so what's the difference then? Okay,
Okay.
maybe we can start a sentence off with maybe. We can say maybe, okay, I wouldn't do this. Okay,
Okay.
I cannot say I maybe not go to the house tonight. I can't
Okay.
say that. So I can't put maybe in the place of a modal. It doesn't work,
I see.
right? All right, so in this instance, I can sort of see what you're doing here. You're saying, I think, and then you're sort of using it as a pause word, but it also kind of feels like it's a modal, right? And so let's try and start it off with the word maybe, okay? And say maybe
Okay.
it would be fixing the roof,
Okay. I see.
okay?
Yeah.
So we can start it off with maybe, and we say maybe it would be fixing the roof. Now, notice I can say it might be or it may be. Okay, would is very similar as well. Okay, it may be fixing the roof. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next one here, you said or try to fix the shower because the electricity. So we have two things wrong here. Okay. At the beginning here, I need a subject. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if after or, okay, you're not making a list or something like this. I need to start off with a subject. Now, a verb can be a subject, but you have to put it in its subject form, which would be trying.
Try
Okay,
to fix.
so if you say trying, okay, that then turns that verb to try into a subject, and so you would say or trying to fix the shower. Okay, that would work. That would make sense to me. If not, I need to put a subject. Or I don't really like trying to fix the shower. Okay? So you always have to think of that form, you guys. Always think of it. Subject, verb, object, complement. Okay? It's very, very simple, but if you keep that in the back of your mind, okay, we typically do not break that form when we speak. Okay. Sometimes, yes, you can start a sentence off with a complement or a prepositional phrase. Yes, it happens. Okay. But when you break it down to the simplicity of a sentence, this is how we typically speak: subject, verb, object, complement. So after or, that's what we need to do. Either say trying to fix the electricity, okay, or trying to fix the shower. Now the last part of that, we need to say because of the electricity. Okay.
Because of.
Okay, because of the electricity, instead of just saying because the electricity. Yeah.
Yeah, about no, yeah? Because about the electricity?
Yeah, not about.
Okay.
Yeah, not about. It'd be because of the electricity, or because I don't like the electricity.
Okay.
Okay, either one is okay.
When someone have a shock, is this expressions have a shock?
Not have a shock, gets shocked. When someone gets shocked. Mm-hmm.
Gets shocked. Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right, let's go to Ken. Okay, Ken. Let's see here. So Ken, if you could buy only one of these two things, okay, that should be these, not this two things, these two things, would you choose a dishwasher or would you choose a washing machine, and why?
Washing machine means washing clothes.
Yes, that's the clothes wash. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would choose washing machine because dishwasher actually sometimes it's not so useful in Japanese plates because a lot of irregular shape are available here. So some of them is not suitable for dishwasher. So kind of the house has dishwasher is not, it's still low actually, low percentage, I guess. However, washing machines definitely I need. It's very convenient. Without washing machines, it's very difficult. Modern people it's very difficult to washing clothes. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So a dishwasher in your country is pretty useless, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see here. So you really only had one phrase that you had messed up on grammatically.
Mhm.
Okay. You said in Japanese plates, and I think you said plates, right? Not place.
Yes,
Okay.
plate.
So here it's going to be four.
4, yes,
Okay,
that's right.
4 Japanese plates. So the dishwasher is not very useful for Japanese plates. Okay, and then why? I mean, they're just not made for that, so they might get broken or something inside the dishwasher because of how hot they can get or something like that, right?
Kind of shape is a lot of irregular shape.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not,
so the shape doesn't work with it as well.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like dishwashers, but sometimes they just don't even work. You put them in there, and then they don't even actually clean the dishes. Yeah, very interesting stuff. Very interesting. Okay, all right, very good, Ken. All right, let's go to Vaislav.
Mhm.
All right, Vaislav. Let's see here. Okay, Vaislav, have you ever had an empty fridge for a long time only because you were too lazy to go grocery shopping?
Unfortunately, I don't remember such situation because usually my fridge isn't empty. My wife care about it, and I'm
Okay.
lucky man. That's why I don't know such situation.
Okay, yeah, you are like so. Even when you were in the university.
Yes, it was a hard time in Poland this time. Not only in fridge, not only fridge was empty, but also the storage was empty.
Okay.
And all the time, as a student, I eat cheese and one kind of cheese and one kind of, I don't remember how it's English, but this
bread?
time was when not bread, a kind of meat, but
Oh, okay. Well, meat is fine. So
from
one
chicken.
kind of cheese and one kind of meat. Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
as a student, I was also very lucky man, and it was nothing important for me this time.
Okay. All
The
right.
other
Let's see
thing
here.
was more important, that we have something to drink.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. It was important that we had something to drink. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Too funny. All right, man. Let's see here. Okay, so you said, okay, my wife care about this.
Cares.
Okay. Yeah, so we want to say cares. Now, you can also say cares for. Okay, cares for this or takes care of this. Okay, so there's you can say cares for or takes care of this. Okay, my wife takes care of this. I'm a very lucky man. Something like that, and that would be just fine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next one here. Not only fridge was empty. Okay. All right. Now here we're going to say not only the fridge. Not only the fridge was empty, but the stores as well. Okay. So here we're going to say the fridge. Okay, and then also the stores. Okay, the stores were empty as well. Okay, so adding that the article on there. Okay. Next one here. It was nothing important for me at this time. Okay. So in this instance, were you trying to say food was not as important to me? Something like that?
Yes.
Okay, so all right, so it was nothing important for me at this time. Okay, so all right, it wasn't or sorry, having food, okay, wasn't the most important thing for me at this time or at that time because we're talking about the past. Okay, so let's see here. Having food wasn't the most important thing for me at that time. Okay. So yeah, even though okay, so you were talking about food and whatnot, but I would probably clarify it just a little bit more at the end. And then yeah, we can't say it was nothing important. That type of phrasing doesn't really work for us. So having food was not the most important thing for me at that time. That would probably be best. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you
All right,
very
you guys. Very nice. Well, thank you everyone for coming in. It was great to have you here. I don't think I have any classes on Saturday. I might do a couple at night. I put a couple of open for private classes. But if those don't get booked, I'll probably teach teach them as group classes. Okay. All right, everyone.
Teacher, take care.
Hey,
Thank
see you
you.
later.
Thank you,
Bye bye.
teacher.
Bye bye.
Bye.